Hi, my name is Melissa Cunningham. I'm here with Design Create Plan. I'm the designer behind my Etsy shop, 3C Creative Design. I really love paper planning to help keep our busy life organized for my freelance clients, our family, our show cattle business. And recently I found I really enjoy pocket or wallet size planners so I can keep them with me while on the go. And one of the planners I'm really using right now is called the TAS Planner with Angel Shop. It's just perfectly sized so I can fit everything that I need right here and in my wallet or keep it in my purse. One of the struggles is I found that there's not very many stickers that are meant to fit within the design structure of these small planners. So I started designing small sheets. So these are sized for 3 by 7 inches so they can fit right in the planner. And the stickers are small size to be able to use within your design structure for productivity. I love cute planning, but at the same time, I really don't want it to be very crowded. So I really hope you would enjoy these stickers. You can find them on my Etsy shop, and I'll make sure to drop some links in the description below if you're interested to take a look. But today, I thought I would go ahead and do a quick look on how I use print then cut within Cricut Design Studio in order to print and use these stickers in everyday life. But I wanted to chat a little bit about the sticker paper that I like to use. I like to use a transparent sticker paper on some of the designs, like for instance, small florals or cute little banners. I think they look really cute in a transparent paper on your planner. This is one of my favorite ones that I've used so far. I found it on Amazon. And also I like using online labels. I also find these on Amazon. This is a very thin sticker paper, so I don't feel that it bulks up my planner, but you really do have to work with settings to find what really works within your machine. For instance, on the transparent paper, I tend to have to use a little bit more pressure on my Cricut, so I try the washi tape and usually have to do the more or sometimes run it twice. And on the online sticker label paper, you can see where it'll sometimes cut all the way through the sticker paper, which is not what you're wanting to do if you're looking to do a die cut sticker sheet. So you do have to play with some of these settings to see what works best for you. Just a quick tip, what you can do is go ahead and put the settings that you find works well for your Cricut on the specific paper. Go ahead and put a note on the outside of the envelope, and that way you know the next time you go to do your sticker printing. I did want to talk a little about kiss cut versus die cut. So kiss cut stickers would be where the stickers are all within this sheet. So they're here on the sticker sheet and you can peel them off to use, and you have the sheet still intact behind. And that way you can reuse the sticker sheet many times and not have to keep track of multiple pieces. For die cut stickers, that's where you would cut all the way through the paper and you have a single sticker instance. So my particular sticker sheets are set up to be die cut, and they're already prepped and ready to go right on into Cricut Design Space. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump over to my computer and show you how to prep the files in Design Space, ready to go straight to your Cricut to have them ready to use.
Here we are in Cricut Design Space, getting ready to upload your PNG files into your project. What you'll want to do is go ahead and create a new project and then click the upload button to go ahead and find your PNG files to bring them into Design Space. These files are set up for print then cut. There is a bleed around each one of the images, so you'll want to hit complex and then make sure to go ahead and preview the cut image just to make sure that everything is looking correctly. So that is the areas that will cut around each sticker individually. And then select print then cut to go ahead and save this into your library. So I'm going to go ahead now and upload the rest of the 3 files, and then I'll show you how I set it up within your project space. Now that you've gone ahead and uploaded each one of your PNG files, you can select them within your library to send them to your project canvas. So you'll want to select each one, and then we'll go into your project to edit them and get them ready for print then cut. These are a larger file size just so they have a higher quality, so you will need to resize them once they're on your project space. So go ahead and resize to 7 inches high by 3 inches wide, and then they will be sized perfectly for your small planners like Hobonichi Weeks. I like to print the 2 productivity ones together, And so I'll go ahead and center them vertically so that way they're together, and then attach so that way whenever you go to finish your project with your Cricut machine, they will be on the same mat together. And so I'll go ahead and do that with the next two. Go ahead and align them together, center vertically, and attach. So that way they are going to be together whenever you move on into completing your project with your Cricut. So once that's done, you're ready to start your project. So go ahead and make it. And then you'll see here where it has each of the projects onto the correct mats. And this has the most important tips here whenever you go to print your images. So once you send a printer, especially if you're on a Mac, you'll want to untoggle Add Bleed since I've already added that, and then make sure to click Use System Dialog. This will allow the pop-up for your particular machine to come up for your printer, and that way you can go ahead and play with the settings and make sure you're using them correctly. I really like to make sure to use my back feed tray for the sticker sheets, and that way I know that it's going to go into the machine the correct way, and it makes it very easy to control how your printer is printing these particular settings for your stickers. And sometimes that dialog box will be stuck behind the Cricut window, so make sure you minus it if you're not seeing it pop up once you hit print. So once it has printed, you'll be moving on into the screen to select your base material. And I know we talked about earlier about stickers. I like to use the washi sheet setting. I've also been testing rice paper and some of the other settings to see what is going to work really well for my particular machine. So whenever I'm printing with the online labels, I have to use less pressure than whenever I'm printing with a transparent sticker sheet. So now that both of our sticker sheets are printed, they're ready to go on the Cricut mat. I always like to make sure that it's nice and flat before I send it through the machine so there's no bubbles and everything's in the right place. So while your machine is cutting, let's talk a little bit about calibration. If you're having any issue to where your machine is not cutting it in the correct places, I always recommend if you're changing out tools, you're changing out different projects, or you've done any type of setting changes, go ahead and in Cricut Design Space and run the calibration for print then cut. And that way you know your machine is cutting to the exact measurement of what you would like to do. So after you've cut all of your Cricut has printed and cut everything, you can go ahead and just use a simple paper cutter to cut your sheets to the exact size. I like to make sure that they're nice and tight and small so I fit right within my portfolio so I don't have any large sticker sheets sticking out of the top of my planner, and it makes it really easy to keep them with me whenever I'm planning on the go. Now that we have our sticker sheets printed out, we're ready to jump over into my planner. This is one of my favorites. It is the TAS Weekly Planner by the Angel Shop. It's just perfectly sized so I can fit everything I need. I really like that I can add in my own dates. Just in case I end up skipping a week, I don't have to worry about wasting paper. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of speed planning so you can enjoy what I do to help use these stickers for your own productivity and creativity. Thank you for crafting and planning with me. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this. Check the description for any links to my sticker shop on Etsy and links to products used today. Happy crafting!